Okay, so I'm gonna make a video of why I haven't been uploading. Right, I just want to adjust it fully, and if anyone's like, "Oh, he just wants to make money," I don't even have monetization, so hop off my back. Um, so I've been seeing a lot of outrage about Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Basically, this game is set in the Arkham universe with Arkham Batman. What I think happens is that after the events of Arkham Knight, Batman starts to use fear toxin to make criminals more afraid of him. But then when Superman lands and the Flash gets his powers and Wonder Woman arrives, they form a Justice League and Batman joins, right? And they turn evil. Brainiac, who is an alien, arrives on the Earth, and he like I think invites them over to like um chat with him, but he does something to them, and now they're evil. Maybe we'll get into that later. And Amanda Waller, who is a part of Argus, which is a part of the government that does like secret tops missions. Like, you know how in the movies the CIA is always doing illegal, dangerous stuff. That's basically what Argus is, right? And they take Harley Quinn, Joker, the guy who's crazy and try for like in the Arkham series, and then his like assistant Harley Quinn, Deadshot, who's like one of the best assassins, Captain Boomerang, who's just like Captain Boomerang, and King Shark, who is a human who turned into a shark, right? And they are tasked with stopping the Justice League because they have turned evil. Now, have they turned evil? My opinion, no. Right? First of all, let's look at the evidence. First of all, I think I was gonna do like a structure thing where it's gonna be major evidence and then the little evidence, but I ain't structuring all that, so we're just gonna do it off the top of my head. First evidence, Green Lantern's ring. The Green Lantern ring allows anybody who is chosen to wear the ring will anything into existence. And as long as their will is good enough, that object will maintain its integrity. So they have to focus and like have will on the thing they're building, right? And what happens is that after the Suicide Squad kills Green Lantern, King Shark takes his ring and wears it, which isn't how it works. How the ring works is that as soon as the user dies, it goes off of their fingers and it searches for a new owner. And also, you have to be chosen, right? So the ring didn't fly off his finger. King Shark snatched it off, and he presumably was not chosen. Maybe he could have been, but he probably wasn't, right? And he also like turns evil when he's wearing it, I think, which isn't how the ring works either. We also have um Superman. Basically, Wonder Woman stabs Superman with kryptonite. Kryptonite is a rare like material that comes in a meteorite, I think, and it's basically one of the things that can nullify Superman's powers. Right, a little bit of Green Lantern, it'll screw with him a little bit, but enough. But with enough with enough kryptonite, you'll stop his powers. So it doesn't make sense that Wonder Woman stabbed Superman in the heart, right? Like one of the vital organs with kryptonite, one of the things that can stop him, and he just shrugged it off. He just took it out and then flew away, right? Which no, it should have. When he was stabbed, his power should have been drained, or at least temporarily stopped as long as it's in his vicinity, right? We also have the gold kryptonite thing. Basically, the person who makes the gold kryptonite says that he used Batman's DNA to make it, which doesn't make sense. You don't use Batman's DNA to create a weapon that can be used against Superman. It just doesn't make sense. The only way it would make sense is if they all had the same DNA, and he just decided to use Batman's DNA to make it, right? There's also the Flash thing. Captain Boomerang takes off the Flash's thumb, right? And when Batman takes him on a Brainiac ship and he turns evil, we see that his thumb is back, which could mean that Brainiac gave it to him, or he just left it alone. It's probably not the second option, because while the speedsters can heal faster, if you're a speedster, like who the Flash is, you can heal faster. You do heal faster. But, like, it's kind of wonky. It's not, I don't think it's officially been established if speed healing can heal things that can't be healing. Like, in the Flash, Wally West breaks his fiber bone or something in his leg, and Snow, the medical assistant there, says that, oh, if you weren't a speedster, I would be amputating your leg right now. And when he's like, oh, when will it be healed? When will it be healed? She's like 3 to 4 hours. So sometimes it can heal parts of the body that normally can't be healed. Sometimes it can't. So it's either it can heal normal parts of the body, it can heal all the parts of the body and faster, or it's just it can't heal. It can only heal what a normal human can heal, but faster. Even then, it takes some time. I would have to guess it would take a couple of hours for the Flash's thumb to grow back, if his speed healing could do that. And nope, that's not how. But yet he still has it when he's evil, which doesn't make sense, because I don't think it's been like hours. No, hours since Batman took Brainiac into his ship. Batman took Flash in a Brainiac ship and then turned him evil, right? There's also the whole calendar thing. Basically, what happened was that there's a bunch of calendars around the game, and a bunch of people took them and used like a cipher, and they deciphered it, and basically the calendars spell "he will return." And also what we see is that in the place where you killed Batman, there is a little Batman symbol. So it most likely means Batman will return. And you might be wondering how. Well, it's alive. There's multiple seasons of the game, and like new characters are added and stuff. Like Joker, you might think, oh, he's probably just a part of the online mission, but no, he's next to Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn, and stuff. So the game is probably huge, and it's just separated in the seasons, right? Right. So that evidence, I think they're just clones, right? Because it would make sense, right? Because if Brainiac was trying to create clones, he would try and improve them. That would make sense why the Flash's thumb would grow back, because he massively improved his speed healing. That makes sense why Kryptonite practically did nothing to him, because this version of Superman is a clone and is invulnerable to Kryptonite. But it also makes sense why Batman gets outsmarted. Right? Right. I'm probably guessing that because Brainiac's an alien, he doesn't know that much about humans. With Kryptonians, he's an alien and stuff like that, so he knows a little bit. And with the Flash, he does have powers. But yeah, that would explain why if he's a clone, he wouldn't be as smart as the real Batman. Right? Right? It would just make sense in my opinion. So they're either, I don't know how many options, but it's either they are the real Justice League, or they're clones, and that means that Wonder Woman died for nothing. Or what happened was that they were all clones. What happened was that they were onto the ship. The Flash saved Wonder Woman, but then Wonder Woman and the Flash turned evil. But because Brainiac doesn't know that much about Amazonians, he didn't know. He just made her evil. and that's it. But since she's an Amazonian, she has strong will, and she like broke out of his control. Or there's a theory that they are clones, but the clone still has a will power. So she managed to, so the clone of Wonder Woman managed to break control from Brainiac. Right? It just makes sense. Right? So yeah, and also there's a video I do want to talk about. It's a video that's political. I mean, I don't. It's basically about the voting system. It's not like, oh, the voting system is bad. It's like somebody presented a theory, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna dismantle it. But I do not want to get into politics, so that's why it's never been uploaded. And I'm gonna make a quick explanation on why I've been gone. I'll make a more detailed one. Basically, first of all, I was school. I had a bunch of stuff to deal with, and then I also went on a vacation. And when I got back, I had to deal with all the stress from school because I was gone. And I still currently am dealing with that stress, right? And also, it's very difficult to find video topics. Like, how I measure what videos you guys want is by the number of views, right? Because if I upload a video about what the lightning colors of speedsters mean, and it gets like no views, then I know, hey, you guys don't want that. But like what I the last couple content I've been like last couple of videos I've been uploading about like the Flash and stuff and about DC, it's been doing well, right? Right. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go into the DC topic, right? And like the whole movie thing. I mean, I don't really want to do Marvel because there's like 50,000 videos explaining why Marvel got oversaturated, right? Right. Okay, so if you're wondering why do Marvel movies suck now, instead of watching a 10-minute video, I'll explain it. No, instead of watching like a 20-minute video on it, I'll explain it in a couple of minutes. First of all, what they do is that they release way too much content, okay? They release TV shows and movies and a bunch of them, like 3 TV shows a year, 3 movies a year, right? So instead of uploading less content, taking more time on it, they upload more and more and more and more content, and they don't really care about the quality, right? Right, they keep on uploading shows, movies, and they don't care about the quality, right? Right? So yeah, that's why they started making way too much content, and it was too much to keep up with, right? Like in the Age of Ultron days, people were complaining that you needed to watch the old Marvel movies to get the new one. But that wasn't a lot, right? That was like maybe a couple hours of content you had to watch to get this movie, to get Age of Ultron. But now you need to watch a bunch of like hour TV shows. If I had to guess, if you wanted to watch all the new movies and you didn't watch the TV shows, it would probably take 2 days to catch up. Probably. Don't quote me on that. So yeah, because they keep on releasing movies and TV shows that are way too rushed and unfinished and have bad writing. And also because of that, people do want to watch the new movies. They have to watch the old bad TV shows. So if there's a new Marvel movie released and you want to get it, you need to watch a bunch of old TV shows from Marvel and movies that are bad, very bad, just to get this new one and see that. And then once you do watch those, you're it's probably a high chance that the movie you want to watch is going to be bad. The only exception off the top of my head would be Spider-Man No Way Home. And also with the Spider-Man 4 thing, please stop, Marvel, okay? because from what I've heard, Ant-Man's gonna be in the movie. But just like stop. That undermines the whole message of No Way Home, right? The whole message was now that Spider-Man is on his own, and if you introduce the Ant-Man, just like stop. I get that his movie didn't do well, but don't put him in Spider-Man's movie. Spider-Man's movie is like the next Spider-Man movie for Tom Holland is gonna be like the origin for him, the actual origin. There's no Marvel, no fancy nanotech. It's him on the streets alone, the real Spider-Man. Don't take that away from him by introducing an Ant-Man cameo, right? Maybe if there was a multiversal message at the end, like a message for like Avengers Secret Wars, I would be fine with that, right? But don't make Ant-Man a cameo in a huge part of the movie, right? If he's like a very small part of the movie, I would still be kind of upset. But if he's like a major person in the next movie, no. I just want street level Spider-Man. No, I don't want She-Hulk. I don't want Ant-Man. I don't want Daredevil in it. Maybe Daredevil in it. Maybe a little bit. But that's it. Just have Spider-Man on his own for once. So yeah. I just explained why I just explained one of the major Suicide Squad killed the Justice League theories. I also explained why Marvel is now I also explained how Marvel is now oversaturated and bad, and I also explained why the next Spider-Man movie might be bad, and I did that under 16 minutes. But if you wanted to watch videos like this, let's assume, right? I'm just gonna assume that the theory video, they're probably gonna stretch to 13 minutes. The oversaturation, 20 minutes, right? The Spider-Man 4th thing, probably 8 minutes. Now, this is not to like dog poop on the creators, because there are some actually genuine, really good ones, right? Because, right, what I'm doing is I'm just summarizing it, and you just kind of have to take my word, but I do implore you to do your own research, right? But what some of these guys are doing is that they are actually providing way more evidence, and they spend way more time on their content than I do, and I respect them for that. But who I'm talking about is people who just make AI videos, right? Like they just like ask ChatGPT or Bing AI and be like, explain how Marvel is being oversaturated. Create a script for it. That sounds human. And then they put it into a rewriter, and it makes it slightly better, and they get like a human voiceover or an AI. Or people who just pump content, like they just make a script and read it, and they have no passion, and they're just doing it for the money. Like, I want to mix of both, right? Like, I'm doing YouTube because I eventually want to get paid, and I also like doing content. I love it, right? Right? If there was no money involved, I probably wouldn't be uploading content as much, and the content would be worse. So like right now, right? Right? That's also because like I don't want to spend my own money on something that's not making me money, even if I love it, right? Like buying a mic, buying a newer mic, buying a new camera, buying this and that, right? Right? But also at the same time, if I lost passion for making videos, I would take a break until that passion comes back, right? Right? So yeah, right? What the flip is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, but so yeah, right? If you're a content creator who actually does like I'm not calling out the good content creators. I'm just calling out the people who make lazy videos for money about this kind of stuff. Like they're just like, right? Like I'm doing it with passion, right? I actually like doing this, right? But what people do is that they're just like, Marvel is bad because blank, and then they introduce evidence and they're like, oh, bye, subscribe, like, and they don't have any passion, right? And what they try and do is that they try and stretch the videos to make it over 8 minutes so they can claim that ad revenue. They have no passion for it, they just want money. I do want money, but I also do have a lot of passion for content creation, right? Like, all you do is, like, make... Wait, give me a minute. You make 2 8-minute videos a day. No, 2 8-minute videos a week, right? About anything you want. That your channel's known for, and boom, you're finished. So if you're into about Marvel, 2 new videos about Marvel, leaks, new TV shows, right? Right? And that's it. But you also want to do it with passion, right? Right? So yeah, right? So yeah, this video, I don't know how long it'll take to be made, right? Or uploaded. But if you guys do want to see that canned video about that politic thing, let me know. The only problem is that if I put the comment section as this is not made for kids, then you guys can't comment. So I need at least something inappropriate. I mean, like a swear word. But I can't, but that's super inappropriate. Bullying. Okay, bullying. I think that will classify. No. Nobody likes you. You're a pathetic loser. Not you, the audience. Let me say this. I'm talking about those fat Redditors and Discord mods who are like, don't post in #general and never go outside. You're a loser. Nobody likes you. Go outside, take a shower, clean your room, do your laundry, and be a basic human in society. You nerd. Actually, you're not even a nerd because you're not even smart. You're not even a jerk because you're not pissing anyone off. Just stop. You're a loser. Yeah. Okay, I think that qualifies.